Keir Starmer called this march dangerous. The media called people attending far rights, but then a veteran stood up on live TV and completely shattered that narrative. Not with slogans, not with politics, just raw frustration. Because according to him, the people marching weren't extremists at all. They were ordinary Britons asking one simple question. How much longer are we supposed to ignore what's happening to our country? And after Labour's brutal local election losses, this clip is starting to hit a nerve across Britain. Let's watch this.
Sir, what would you like to say about this Unite the Kingdom march, or whatever you want to say, really?
Good evening,
and thank
Patrick.
you for your service, by the way.
Thank you. Good evening, Patrick. I'm utterly appalled. I'm absolutely appalled at the fact that the people taking part in tomorrow's Unite the Kingdom march are being referred to as far-right fascists, etc. Where Sean and I are staying, we met quite a few people this afternoon, and they weren't far-right fascists. They were people our age who are just saying, do something about this. Enough is enough. Yeah. Surely, after last week's disastrous results for Labour in the local elections, right, where, to be fair, people are even voting Green, which I can't even begin to fathom that, right? But it was disastrous for Labour, right? Wake up and smell the coffee. It's just, there's no excuse for it, right? They need to do the job that they were elected to do. They need to stop the boats, and they need to keep people safe and stop the destruction of our country.
Yeah. Right, what do you think of...
Now, here's the part politicians really don't want to hear. What happens when millions of ordinary people feel ignored for too long? Not extremists, not racists, not political activists. Just people watching their towns change, watching public services struggle, watching promises repeated year after year with no real results. Because the more politicians dismiss those concerns as far-right or bigoted, the more angry and disconnected people become. And that may be why trust in mainstream politics is collapsing across Britain right now. So here's the real public question. If people can't raise concerns about borders, migration, or national identity without being attacked, where are they supposed to go next?